should. This can be our time to talk about her and her skill set and how like they come together with Jasmine Thomas to make the Connecticut Sun like New Age championship contenders, because that didn't used to be the case. So shout out to them, and I would say yeah, those definitely are my favorites. I'm a big W girl, so like that generation of player, even though Jasmine and John, 2 different ages, but whatever.
But the fact that they, like, the Connecticut Sun seems to really be into the DMV.
Oh, and Brianna Jones is on there, but y'all don't claim her either. But.
And Kyla.
And Kyla.
Kyla's from the
Just so many Maryland. And only half.
I feel like you have a lot of questions about the DMV.
I have so many questions, but is it my business?
Let's address it.
It's not my business.
Let's address it.
It's not my business. Okay. So when Kania went to Hampton, was she a traitor?
No.
Okay. But y'all don't claim the Hampton side of her, so y'all just throwing away all them championships. I have questions. Yeah.
She was born and raised here.
Are there more counties besides PG and Montgomery County that y'all acknowledge?
Yeah. Howard.
Anne Arundel's kind of on the cusp.
That's a city. It's not
Yeah.
That's my Montgomery.
So why do y'all stop in the middle of like Maryland? Like I just, so all of DC counts. All of DC counts.
Yeah.
There's a D.
So y'all really just care about DC and it's like homies. It's not like a DMV.
DC and like Prince George's County. That's really it.
DC and PG.
And Northern Virginia. But
I don't believe you with the Virginia thing. I'm not gonna say the sentence, but like I don't believe you with the Virginia thing because like
I don't think so.
I feel like the easiest way to explain it is if you can get there by metro or the DC metro line, then it's
and this is what y'all say, but
That's
like
the classic way to describe it.
But
so if somebody was real good from Richmond, that's not DMV still.
No.
That's Richmond.
that's Richmond.
It's beyond me because if you're from North Carolina, you're from North Carolina. We don't claim Carolinas. We just North Carolina. So why don't y'all just, I'm from DC. I'm from Maryland. I'm from Virginia. It could all be so simple, but y'all rather make it hard. Y'all wake up and choose confusion.
all the talented people are concentrated in one county, man.
And then also Baltimore, I mean, obviously. You know.
The Baltimore thing doesn't make sense to me.
If someone's doing well from there, I'm hyped for it. But it's like,
But in a general
you're still
sense,
you're still not from the DMV.
So you're from Maryland. If you don't say DMV, but you be like, I'm from Maryland, do you acknowledge Baltimore as so y'all just don't like Baltimore because y'all don't understand how they talk?
Baltimore doesn't like us.
There it is.
So what about the players that are from like the DMV that go to Towson? No.
It doesn't matter where you go, it's where you came from.
Yeah,
you came from.
it's
I
where
got
you're
you.
born and
I got
raised.
you.
I'm born and raised in PG County.
Okay.
I went to North Carolina.
Hey, shout out NC. You see that DMV NC pipeline? I love to see it. Mm-hmm.
But I don't claim North Carolina as my state.
That's fine. That's fine. We don't claim you neither. That's great. I love that.
How do you feel about the future of players coming out of the DMV? You know, we talked about, you know, Madison Scott or AZ Fudd, all of them. What do you know about them?
I think that the future is so bright for them because we have social media to get them. Like, if I was still in high school, I'm playing it like I'm playing for internal passion, but I'm playing to be like, oh, I'm the ish. You know what I mean? Like, I got this. So they have something that they're like, oh, I could be like this. I could be like this, and I can get showcased. I'm a competitor, so I love smiling. But like, just having the space to get bragged on. And get showcased, you're gonna have something more to play for instead of like the people who brought up in the 80s and 90s that were like, oh God, Title IX just passed and we don't even know if we're gonna have a league. They have something to look forward to. And that's what's gonna set this generation apart and the following generations because there's no limit to their talent, there's no limit to what they can do, and you see that it's just basketball. It's basketball. I'm playing basketball. I'm doing what I love, and I can be flashy with it. I can trash talk you. I can show off my skill set too. I can play the game like I want to play it, and I think that that's what they're going to embody as they're going forward. And again, the fandom is something I'm really excited about because of social media, because of the investment that people are making into the women's game now. We have a long way to go, but because that investment is now there, It's just going to go up from here.
And with the future generations of women's basketball, girls basketball, how important is it for them to know the past and how the WNBA started and the earlier players?
I will say, one of the most memorable college seniors that I talked to when she was still in college was Kalani Brown, because she knew her history. I mean, it could be because her dad played in the NBA, but she knew her WNBA history. And I think that the people who came before them have a certain maturity to their game, to their life settings. Like they research the game, they really know the game, and it showcases in their style of play. It showcases in how they perform, and that. Do we care about this light?
Keep going.
Okay. It showcases on how they perform. So just knowing where you came from, who paved the way, and being able to learn from them. Like, I know that Taya Cooper has been saying how she's been learning from Candace this season, and that's cool. Christina Nigwe, who didn't have like a great fit where she was before in Connecticut, but found her way to the Sparks, and now she's thriving and learning under WNBA greats. But just knowing that, knowing where you can look to watch film or like get guidance from, it's going to help your actual game, and it's going to help your maturity just in general.
How do we get these younger girls to, research and learn about their past and where they came from in terms of basketball?
Once COVID gets tired, I would say the coaches should take their players to the games or have watch parties. It's exposure. Once you can see it, you can be it. So when you're exposed to great basketball, when you're exposed to an elite level of play, you'll be able to study it and do it. That's my theory. When I was growing up, again, I was a cheerleader. I was exposed to NC State cheerleading at a young age. So I'm seeing this national championship collegiate cheerleading squad as I'm at my all-star gym. That I'm like, oh, you can succeed in school cheerleading too, because school cheerleading to me before was like kind of a joke, So like just being able to have a coach that wants to showcase what they can be, and having a league that's so excellent, just put it in front of them. Just put it in front of them. It doesn't even have to be like, you need to study this. Put it in front of them, watch how their minds grow, how their game grows, and everything like that.
Alex, can you stand up for a second and walk right here? Because this light right on this side is a little bit
Hey y'all,
important.
how's it going?
10 minutes.
My fingers are
Yeah,
frozen.
we're almost done.
Put them under your thing, your butt real quick. Okay, right in your pocket.
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Let me know if I need to elaborate more on things. I'm trying.
No, you're good.
Can I jump in real quick?
Real quick. Yep, running.
Is my mouth doing strange crusty things? My lip? Are you sure it's not doing strange crusty things? It feels strange and crusty. Thank you, boo.
Okay. We're out of here.
I have no idea.
Whatever. Okay. A topic that we have. Yeah, hands.
My hands were in my pants. I love that for me. What's that?
Oh, also,
They don't care about you. They don't care about you.
I wrote out this note. Last night at dinner, we were talking about public school versus private school in the DMV, and that's something that you
Yeah.
are
Is it okay if I don't relate as like the DMV? It's
Right,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not.
It's okay. You don't have to go into the specifics, but what doesn't make sense to you or what does make sense to
Okay.
you?
I knew more. They just wake up and choose noise. It's fine.
Okay.
So I went to Southeast Raleigh High School, which is coached by Coach Nicole Sampson Myers, and we are a public school, right? And we were excellent. We're nationally ranked. I think we're 12th in the nation, and we have been for years and years and years. And people go to our school, and it's a public school. So I don't understand why you get up to the DMV up here, and all y'all are private school, and y'all looking at me like I'm crazy because of public school. That don't make no sense to me. What is wrong with public school? Okay? If you're excellent, you're excellent, and then